just was tight. He's got it like picked out. Michael Hayes in the blue corner, Sylas Bachler in the red. There's that early look at that left hook from Michael Hayes. Big slip.
Yeah, but you don't, just because he threw a wild and crazy kick don't mean you have to. Sylas needs to settle in and plan, do his game. You don't want to get, mixed up into a brawl and trying to go 1-for-1. If you want to do a takedown, then hey, do a takedown. Fight your fight.
Good job staying busy with the legs. Go ahead and knee in that thigh. Good head positioning from Bachler.
Yeah, Sylas needs to utilize that head pressure, grind that throw up underneath the chin there of his opponent. Once you get your opponent's face, up and his head turning, then it'll allow you to sink down a little bit under it. Get those hands clasped around their legs. You can initiate that takedown, finish that takedown. Sylas said, changing it back and forth. Initiate the takedown, break off and strike, then back down to it. You want to see more of that there. Not a lot of fighters, not enough fighters, do that, mixing it up. Strike, pressuring him for the takedown. Break off, strike off the break. That'll definitely keep your opponent guessing. You don't want to make yourself any too one-dimensional. He needs to keep his hands up, though. Michael Hayes needs to stay off the cage, get that underhook. As soon as he creates space, peel your opponent off of you. And he needs to stay in the center of the combatagon there. Because if he wants to get that, that lead hook finish, that's going to happen in the center.
Oh, cage grab
there. And that was definitely enough of significance to stop.
That was egregious.
To stop that. I need either the point or the position. But the last 10 seconds here, I think Sylas is going to get this first one anyway. End of that first round there.
Our Mr. Fisher got to do better than that on a cage grab. That's that significant. When you see someone's momentum going and totally stop.
Exactly. Something like you got to, even if it's not right in front of your face, like you see the person's hand is there and they didn't get taken down. Something was in there.
Yeah, it's kind of like the street look with signs sticking out, and one of them says Black Santa.
Oh yeah, okay.
Round number 2. Michael Hayes swinging for the fences. Caught him. They traded there.
Yeah, he needs to plant his feet in circle. Continue to circle. You don't want to just back straight up.
Sylas just bulldogging him right now.
Yeah, because as Sylas is coming forward, trying to initiate the takedown there, Michael Hayes, by throwing looping punches, that's not going to stop it. You need to settle in, get that underhook, stop the takedown successfully, work your way back to the center of the cage, and then from there you're able to, land those strikes. That lead hook cross. Break off, and now there you go, cross hook, hook cross. Push off, get your feet back there in the center. You don't want to stay right there, you don't want to stay against the cage, because all it takes is just one step there for Sylas, and now your back is up against the cage, and now he's trying to take you down. Stay in the center. You want to stay on that Combat Night logo. The second that your feet, you see your stance there towards the outer rim there, that's when Sylas is going to initiate the takedown. And then you're back after 2 steps up against the cage.
Now we'd like to see Sylas do more than just bring that forward pressure and turn it into, another one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the second one there. So is that just a harsh warning or an actual point?
Yep, that's a point.
Oh, that's a point. I guess the audience is warm because it's not like football where they know the reason why.
Shot to the pills there during that exchange. And they're back to it.
Less than halfway already in this second round. Sylas needs to set up those takedowns more. Just diving forward, shooting, especially him being a two-time all-state wrestler, he should know better than that. He needs to get in closer, utilize his strikes. You don't want to bend over at the waist for the takedown. You want to step into it, sort of like you're doing a lunge, a walking lunge. Step forward and drive.
Yeah, when you start reaching for takedowns, it's a sign of some fatigue setting in.
And sometimes, we need to break off and reshoot, because if you're just staying here, then Michael Hayes, man, he's throwing those punches down, and those don't look like they feel too good.
They sounded nasty.
Whoop.
There's another one.
Sylas continuing with that pressure and just on his back.
And despite being, relentless with these takedown attempts, they haven't turned into a takedown.
No, they haven't.
Granted, potentially 2 times they were stopped by fence grabs.
Yeah, Sylas needs to do, needs better entry when it comes to these takedowns if he wants them to be of any real significance. Because, yeah, he's getting, his hands around Michael Hayes there, but he's not been able to finish it. Why? Because it's not deep enough. If your opponent just sees you, trying to shoot in from across the cage, he has nothing else to worry about but the takedown. See here, Sylas needs to, maintain control and then shoot in when you want to. Don't shoot in out of desperation. You're shooting in for a takedown shouldn't be out of a reaction because, oh man, my opponent is, tagging up with the punches. You should be shooting in because you want to. That trying to shoot in for that Kimura there by Michael Hayes as a means of a defense to the takedown here. Sylas has been initiating thus far. Now he got the grip broken. Now he needs to just turn him up against the cage. Ooh, one of those punches looked like it landed as Sylas falls in for yet another attempt. Sylas needs to bend his knees. If he wants to get Michael down to the ground, he needs to bend his knees. Bend his knees and hips in. 2 minutes left. Eventually he gets him.
Hayes turns into him. Sylas turns it into a top mount.
He needs to get his hooks as he's giving up his back. He needs to get his hooks in.
He's been fighting this whole fight for this position.
And he's got 90 seconds. He better make something of it. You don't want to look back at the tape and be like, oh, you know what, man, I could have finished him.
A headbutt to the chest.
And it's less than a minute to go here. The first time that Michael Hayes has been in a dominant position. And Sylas just kicks him off and reshoots in. Again, I do at least, 2 to 3 strikes first before I shoot him for my takedown. Because at this point, I'm just shooting in just to get a hold of my opponent so he's not punching me and so I can catch my breath. You need to bend those knees and bring those hips in. Even if he transitions to a single leg or just a high crotch. But he needs more effort, more strategic effort in for these takedowns that he's trying to accomplish. There we go, the strike, there we go. See, he landed 2 good hooks and now just laying on his back again. Trying to just hold on, 10 seconds. There's been plenty of opportunities here for Sylas to finish this fight. Or at least just better strikes and better combinations. That was a big slam, but I don't know if he hurt himself more than he hurt his opponent.
It's a good way to end the fight.
Yeah,
it's a good last look. So the point was taken in round 2 from Michael Hayes. And I think Sylas won the 3rd round based on those takedowns and that control. I think that was the most significant thing that happened in the round.
Yeah.
That'll make a great clip.
Yeah. Let's see who got that on their phone.
That was 5 points. Congratulations, Sylas Bachler, picking up the unanimous decision.
Well deserved there.